locked in. Episode 288 of the Pour Horsemen. We got
JC in some building.
We also got
KC.
And we do have a special guest, but before we get to our special guest today, Casey, I'm going to pass it to you, brother, because I know you got a few things you want to get off your chest, and we're going to jump right into it.
I wish we could go and do like a flashback moment in our segment of last week when I gave this man so much shit.
You did.
Because he lost his tooth.
Yeah, I got my tooth knocked out last week, but go ahead.
His front tooth.
Yes.
And
now he thinking like, damn, somebody knocked your ass out.
Nah, we ain't.
Yeah. I actually didn't think that.
My daughter did.
Yeah.
My young daughter did.
Don't give me a five.
I gave that man so much shit. And karma is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen.
But what happened to you, brother?
I was at a wedding. I was going to a wedding. Literally at the wedding, and I was walking down to the wedding party, chewing gum. And as I'm chewing gum, I feel a crack. And then my chewing gum became hard. And like, no lie, I just stood there. My wife was walking in front of me. And so I was just like, man, what the fuck?
I thought this dude was having a meltdown. I was right there. I was like, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? Because we approaching everybody, too.
Approaching everyone.
Everybody just watching us walk up.
And I just stopped in my spot and I told my wife, my tooth, I think I just cracked my tooth. And she was like, what? I said, I'm dead ass serious. I just cracked my tooth. Because then I moved my tongue and I felt it.
You feel that? Yeah.
Man, my crown broke off from the root. And that shit was hurting so bad.
I'm glad too, brother. I'm glad that happened to you. Because the way you was talking to me,
bro.
Y'all don't understand.
Hold on, okay.
So let me give this real quick.
Okay.
Not only did he talk to the group, he hit me separately about my tooth to make fun of me.
Nigga, you look like
so I'm really glad that God showed you that you shouldn't do
It
that.
humbled me. And then, so it was crazy. Also, the whole week was a clusterfuck because I missed out on seeing Bun-B courtside.
You did.
I was irate.
That was dope, man.
I was high.
Bun-B is incredible.
I missed out too.
Yeah.
You welcome.
Yeah, I said, man, go and let the man go. He keep, hey, so if nobody's
And because
available, I can
at the
go.
last minute, I really could have got the ticket back, but I was like, nah, I ain't no hoe. I'm going to just, take this L. So what happened was we selling our house. We had this bed frame inside our room, and we told the girl that's buying our house, you can have the bed frame for free. This is from High Fashion Houston, whatever. And so she was like, we was like, you can have it. We told her this like a month and a half ago. She didn't want it. So now I'm scrambling to get somebody to buy the bed. Or not even buy the bed, come pick the bed up. I told him, if you can disassemble it and take it out, you can have it. Man, oh boy, Melvin Renard, shouts out to him. He was gonna come get it. The girl texted the group or texted the realtor at the last minute. It was 5:56 p.m. Hey, I would like to keep the bed. I had already told y'all he can go. I wanted to murder. I ain't gonna say that. I was pissed. I got home. I ain't even talked to my wife. I lifted weights and went straight to bed.
Man, that's a move I do all the time.
Oh, so y'all lift weights to get that energy off?
No, not talk to my wife. That's a move I do. But we got a guest. Man. Hold on.
Congrats on setting this.
Congrats on selling the crib.
That two mortgage shit ain't for the
It ain't.
fleet.
And congrats on getting a tooth, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't got it yet.
Oh, you ain't highly favored
still
yet.
I'm leaving after this to go pick it up.
Yeah,
they told me I had to wait till my gums heal.
Man,
That's what I'm talking like 50 Cent off Wangster.
I hope it don't heal, brother. I hope you get an infection.
That's
maybe need
fucked
like
up.
a surgery.
See, that's fucked up.
Hey, at least I'm honest. All right,
Nah,
we
nigga,
got
fuck you. I gotta see you with a knife after this.
Well, no, come on, brother.
Nah,
we
brother.
got company.
I don't care.
We have a special guest in the building. Can you, brother Les, please, do you mind introducing yourself to the audience? Please, camera on you, brother.
I'm trash at introducing myself. What's up? I'm Les. Yeah, there you go.
We don't need much more than that. We don't need much more than that.
Sign.
Nah,
Yeah,
we
man.
appreciate you pulling up on us, man. So this is just a conversation. With us, we don't really try to do a lot of prep, if you notice.
Fact,
We just kind of get right into it because we not only fans, we support what you're doing, but at the same time, we appreciate you coming on. So thank you, man.
And we
I
not
appreciate
journalists. We just folk random niggas.
I'm definitely not a journalist.
I'm
Good.
not here.
I barely had a tooth.
Yeah, I don't like journalists.
I don't have a tooth.
I ain't no fucking job. I'm
Nah,
just an
JC,
inquisitive
you're a
ass
journalist. You're a
motherfucker.
journalist. You're a journalist.
How you get into wrestling?
That's why I don't like journalists.
That'd be the first shit they asked me. I get asked more about that than rap, and I'm like, God, I did that one time.
Yeah. Nah, that's why I said it.
We definitely want to get into the rap career, and we'll get into wrestling also, but because you kind of have crossed a couple different time frames here in Houston. You had like the Boss Hog Outlaws time frame.
Yeah.
Nigga, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Like he
back in the gap.
That's what I'm saying. So we could either.
But now I was the last nigga though.
But you were still there.
I'm talking about the ESG Slim Thug.
Oh no, I was the same age as y'all. So
exactly.
I was like, this is like 2010.
But you was there.
Yeah.
And then you got like the piece now where you kind of with Currency and the other, independent
Which
artists.
is crazy because that was 10 years ago too.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is 10
I was
years
talking
ago.
about that. Like people always bring that up. I was like, yo, that was
Don't
10 years
miss
ago.
this shit, ho.
And then now, the volume of music that you putting out, it's almost impossible for people to keep up with you. Like, there's no way there's an artist putting out as much music as you putting out now. Can't be.
It's some niggas.
They be doing
But
it.
Larry Jones,
Larry Jones do put out a lot of music.
Four albums a year.
Larry done smoked me a couple years. Spitter still, it's Spitter.
Yeah.
He still doing
I want to
him.
say,
Like,
as a rapper though, you and a select few have like a time capsule. You know, where some people are just like one way their entire career.
Yeah.
You literally have different eras to your
fact.
rap game. That's why I always correlate when we talk. It's like wrestling, we bring it up. But like you have like a wrestler's path to me in rap. That's why you like one of my favorites.
Bro, I was talking to one of the homies the other day about that because we was talking about Roman Reigns. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of like who I look at because it took him a long time to become who the fuck he was. Even Stone Cold, that's why I did the tape. Because Stone Cold had to go through like 4 different versions of himself before he became Stone Cold Steve Austin. So that part of wrestling is the part that I really like take and put with the music shit. Not necessarily like the actual physicality of wrestling and all that, but just the different aspects of it with the characters and the growth of people and seeing what they become. And you see artists do it too. You know what I'm saying?
Since we talking about changes, like I was listening to, or I just kind of pay attention to the hip hop game. So DJ Premier, like he stays motivated. Like he always working with the newer artists, older artists, and always like got new gems he putting into his production. And it's like, damn, how do you stay so inspired, especially when you put out this long period of work. So how do you like stay inspired as far as like your creativity, and then in your music, like you change up your flow, you change up the style, like how do you stay inspired?
Honestly, I think even with that, with the progression and the changes, that's just life. It should be like directly a reflection of like how you living. You know what I mean? So if I'm doing the same shit I was doing in 2010, then something's completely wrong. If I'm on the same shit I was 3-4 years ago, is something wrong. Like we should all progress as people. None of us look like how we looked 5 years ago. Some people do, you know what I mean? But, people like even myself, I traveled more, done more, been places, met more people, done more things, had more experiences. All that, brings different things out of you as a person.
And doing things like you don't normally do. I seen you out in Japan, just kicking it.
You just got to get out of routine. You got to just, like a routine. A routine's a good thing, It's good to wake up, do things, and have a routine and be disciplined. But at the same time, you need to get out of it and throw some curveballs at yourself, so you'd experience different things.
When did you first like fall in love with hip hop? Like when is it like that's the thing that I'm gonna do? Like when was that?
I always loved it.
Right. Growing up, what you was listening to?
Oh man, Mac 10.
Okay.
Mac 10. That was a thing where like I always tell the homies I'm really inspired by like seeing some shit. So when I was young, I was at this spot in New Orleans called The Kettle. It's like a little restaurant, and we seen like this dude pull up. He was just cool as fuck, hopped out the car, had long braids, shit like that. Like, who the fuck is this? Iced out. And I was like, oh shit, that's Mac 10. This back when he was fucking with Cash Money and shit.
Okay.
Shine.
I don't know, it's just something about like even being when you're young, you see shit in real life. That's why like even Slim, like seeing Slim Thug, it was like I didn't see Jay-Z in him in the real life, but we seen Slim Thug. So like seeing things, like when I see certain rappers in real life, that's what I gravitated towards. Like so like Slim and Mac 10, that's two of my favorite rappers. Of course, Lil Wayne, Squad Up era, all that, bro. Like anybody from my generation know Wayne was the dude.
Yeah.
Is Squad Up the best mixtape run those.
Nah.
Like
I mean, I just think it's whole. It's the whole mixtape run from probably that time to Carter 3.
You got the dedication, bro. You got what you call? What's the other one?
Drought
series. Them two right there.
Prefix hard. Jesus.
All the unofficial. Like there was one the other day I was listening to. It was like Father Like Son, the mixtape. I forgot about it. And I was like, bro, I forgot about all these records. Bro,
crazy.
Wayne was going crazy. But him. I mean, just even Big Timers. That was a huge influence on me. You know, like my top 5 ain't like, oh, nah, it's Jay-Z, such and such. It's like it should have actually listened to. You know what I mean? So,
who would you say it is? We wasn't there yet, but who would you say your 5 is?
Mac 10, Pusha T, Slim Thug, UGK. I mean, it's hard to just put it all in 5, but like, I don't know, probably Big Timers, because it's just shit I actually listen to. You know what I mean?
You listen to player music, bro.
Yeah. Just you know, like just you know, then I got even like the Kikis and. There's a lot of stuff up there, you know what I mean? Like, I could go on, but yeah, I just like, you know, the OGs, the cool niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like everybody put the normalcy of making like Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, all them in their top 5.
Yeah, that's easy.
It's easy.
It's corny.
Like
you didn't listen to that. I know.
Mine's is Big Sean, Lil Kiki, Jada. I do like Hove. And then Big Hawk.
Yep.
So you still keep Hawk, because you say that all the time.
I still listen to Hawk.
Stay in your 5.
Yes.
People love Project Pat.
It's
a project.
That's different though.
I'm just saying people put him in a top. People put Scarface or whoever
Face
just
definitely deserve to be in everybody's top 5. If he's there, I can't argue. You can't argue with nobody with
Face going on tour too, huh? I think.
Yeah. He did a little set at what's it called?
Yeah, Off the Record shit was cool. Yeah, I was checking it out.
It was dope. I saw a lot of the footage that people had put up. It looked crazy.
Yeah, but my affiliation with Hawk is almost similar to his because I never really met him. But like I always liked how he carried himself. He was always cool. And then I still remember I was getting them white and green 4s when he died with my mom. And like I just started crying. So I was like, yeah, that's my guy. Yeah. Like I still listen to his freestyles when he on the chimney. Still one of my top freestyles.
He went crazy.
Damn, you brought back a memory right there.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite freestyles
that's not a memory I have at all.
Because you was from Oklahoma.
I'm not from here, bro. But I do have memory of dressing like Phil. Put the camera on Phil. So I do have memory of dressing like my brother over there. But not like, let's so let's
dress like he dressed like he was in Too Deep.
Oh God! For real, that's a good one.
Love it.
That's a good movie.
I fuck with that movie.
You my man?
Oh my God!
The pool stick. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about maybe the Boss Hog time. Like that was maybe when you felt like, all right, I've arrived. When you were
I had a lot of those moments. That time I was like, oh yeah, it's about to blow. I'm about to get cracking.
Yeah.
Nah, but it was a grind. It's just a part of the grind.
Yeah.
It was a learning experience. That's when I learned like how you talk about my output of music and shit like that. So I was the new dude in the fold. I was the young dude, and I was just trying to jockey for position. Pause. And like Slim took a liking to me, pause, and we don't play. We ain't got to do that. It ain't about y'all. It's about the people, man. The niggas I'm mentioning will record the shit and put it on there. We don't. Fuck y'all. But anyway, so anytime me and Slim live close, we both live downtown. So anytime he would go to the lab, he'd be like, shit, let's go. So every song that he would do from like 2010 to maybe like 2013, I was on that bitch. Y'all might have not heard my verse because it got taken off, and not because of a bad thing. It just couldn't be on every fucking song.
No doubt.
But I would just go in there and he'd be like, if I do a verse, you do one. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and that's how I got my pace and got my chops.
You was on Associates?
No, I wasn't there yet. I had just.
I thought that was like 2010.
I wasn't there yet.
Okay.
The first video I was in was Gangster.
Gangster.
Yeah, so that's around the time I came, like Thug Show, like Serve and Collect 3, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like 20 Cent. That's when I started.
Yeah.
And so from there, you said the output. You was on songs, so there's unreleased music.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
Would that ever get released now?
Nah, I mean, because those records came out, I'm just not on them.
Gotcha.
It'd be a lot of like records, like, you know, shit. Some got Roll on them, some got like other rappers from here on them and shit. Cause it just, like I said, I couldn't be on every record. It just, that was me, like, just.
That was your practice.
You know, practicing, keeping up and learning how to, like, you know, write verses in 15 minutes, 20 minutes and get shit done. You know what I mean?
In the midst of like paying your dues, as they say, did you ever write some dope shit? And you ain't got to name the song or the person, or, you know, have you ever wrote some shit and they, oh, we gonna take this, pay you for it, whatever, and then that's somebody's song?
Oh, nah.
No?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Not a melody.
I never ghost wrote for nobody, no shit like that.
The hook, nothing?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You keeping all your shit for yourself.
Fucking right.
Yeah, you know,
right, now, if it's some big pop motherfucker shit, yeah, take that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, no underground shit. You better get your shit, do it on your own.
Get it how you live.
How you live, yeah.
You produce as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
When'd you start on that, doing that?
It was like a challenge. Somebody said I couldn't do it, so I did it. And like, what year that was? Like 2019, 2020. I produced like all my shit.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
And people loved it, so it was cool. What up, Tubo?
Hey, what's up, boy? Hopping in like
you are on time. Nah, so from there, leaving that camp, or not leaving that camp, because everybody's still.
I'm about to say, we got Boys in Blue coming out this year.
That's what I was gonna say. So,
okay.
But when did you start saying, okay, I'm gonna do my own thing too?
Well, this is what happened. So, because a lot of people thought it was a choice I made. It was like, nah, it's like Boss Hog kind of like just disbanded. Everybody started doing their own thing.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, like in 13, 14, Slim started doing Boss Life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they was on they fucking ballerific helicopters, Phantoms, Rolls Royce shit. I'm like, hey, my nigga, bank account in the negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really participate in this shit.
That's when they was pulling up to like Oklahoma and stuff.
They was going crazy.
They was going everywhere
Them
with
niggas
that.
was going crazy with the Boss Life shit. And then J-Dog and them was on their SDS, like super street, you know, like
J-Dog pull up deep.
They was
shit.
on some shit. Like, you know what I mean? They was on some gangster shit. And me, I'm just kind of like on my player shit. And that's when I started the steak and shrimp shit.
Yeah.
And it was never like even though we was doing different things, like Slim was on every project during that time, wearing the shit, you know, so it was never like a separation. It was just like learning to stand on my own to create a merchandise company for myself and a little brand for myself, and started doing my own shows, sold out a few shows, Warehouse Live, all that type of shit. You know, just getting on the grind.
That's what's up.
And is that where DLs came from also?
Nah, that was, man, that DLs came in 2020. I'm talking like 2013.
So this was a while. So you went from being a part, well, y'all still together.
Yeah.
You starting to put your own plays together.
Right.
And then so again, you said you had all these moments where you felt like I arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like you arrived then when you started selling out Warehouse and stuff like that?
Nah, I literally remember, I could literally remember after doing the show, I had an album called, a little mixtape come out called Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
And I did the show at Warehouse, and the shit was like a sold out show. And I remember like after that, I was like, all right, cool. Like, I just gotta strap my boots up and like do this shit. Like, just, you know, like it's me. Like, I didn't think I made it. I just like, this is square one. And like, okay, I did this here. Now I need to do it in Dallas. And I had a show in Dallas and it was sold out. And it was like, all right, cool. And then like, it just, and then literally these shows was in December. I think January 5th, or like first week of January, get a call, Currency. Yo, man, like if it's cool with Slim, I want to talk to him about, you know, getting you out here with me, and I think we could do some cool shit and work together. And then that was another time. I was like, oh shit, it's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jet Life, Currency want to work with me. And Slim was like, yeah, bro, I think that's the move. Like, I think that's more of a crowd for you. So I think you should go, you know, rock with that. And then that's when that started. And that was like 2013, 2014. Yeah, 2013 for sure.
Warehouse Live is gone, huh?
No.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
no,
It's gone.
the location is, but they're at another spot now.
Oh, they had another
I just
spot?
went to last year. I went to the Don Toliver.
No, that was the last. They had the last show was like last year, like November.
That's a legendary place, bro.
Yeah,
Warehouse,
shit,
bro. That's where everybody came to. Bro.
Yeah,
Drake, all kind of
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Even when we in college, we used to go up there for the little parties. We used
There
to
was
have.
parties up there.
Yeah, this shit was live.
Yeah.
So from Currency, let's talk about that piece of it then too.
Currency, the
Because
hospital.
y'all work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I would say you got a lot of collaborations, because we also talk about what you did where you and Bun, you know, put out some piece together also. But you and Currency, y'all work. Like you said it came back, he called you. Was you already on his radar? Okay.
Because there was a time when like anytime he would do a show out here, I would get booked to open.
Gotcha.
So, you know, there was times that he would come to, like a promoter had told me in the Dallas show that he came early just to see what, you know, what the talk was about. And, you know, Dallas was like always my best shows, like, cause my first sold out show was in Dallas. So
they like to dance.
Yeah, they like to, they wasn't dancing. They
don't dance no more like that.
They wasn't boogieing and but nah, they would just, I don't know, they would be on top of like all the underground rap stuff. Like even other homies from other cities around the country, I know like a lot of their first sold out shows was in Dallas. So they really come out and support.
Your stage presence and your stage performance. How did you work on that? Like,
I was a little fat nigga for a long time, so
I remember
it took me a minute. Now it's different. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I got that shit all the way together, but yeah, back then it was just like, you know, I always been good as far as like rapping with no hype man and none of that shit, hitting every word and all that type of thing and acapellas and shit. But you know, now I could do some other tricks. Pause.
Stage performance is very like, it's important to have, right?
I don't know about that. It is for some niggas. I'm about to say a lot of y'all favorites just stand there in one spot.
They really do.
And
it's about the connection,
so
man.
It's like it's just about like the type of music you make. Like the type of music I make, I don't have the luxury of just standing there with 50 niggas and like I have to go out there and perform.
Yeah. Like Busta Rhymes can't go out there and rap like
give me some more in one spot.
No, he can't rap like Currency, you know.
But not even Currency could spit it like, man, like I watched that nigga gives it up on stage.
Yeah.
Like, it's an hour and a half for him by himself. I've seen that nigga like first show of the tour like be like after the show have to go just lay the fuck down. Because it's just like, nah, bro, you giving it up 45 minutes back and forth on the stage, nobody helping you, like, you know what I mean, doing two verses acapella, like
straight up shit,
shit, like, you know what I mean?
The difference I mean though is like Busta is just like and everything is affiliated with his he said about the hype man.
Next time you listen to Busta, next time you hear Busta rap fast on the verses, check to see if he actually saying anything.
Yo, yeah, he don't. But that's his brand though. He don't be brand, bro. He don't be.
That shit is hard, bro.
It's hard, bro.
That shit hard as hell.
So Bone Thugs was saying shit.
Nah, Bones Thugs saying shit.
It's just I'm in fitness, so when I'm doing my videos and shit, and I gotta talk and move,
it's hard, bro.
That shit is hard.
Yeah, your breathing gotta be right.
That's why
and then they be lost.
Get the cheesecake. He was like, look, y'all gotta be in shape, bro.
And then y'all be lost in the sauce. Y'all got the crowd move working, and y'all don't even thinking about how hard it is. Y'all just doing your music. Then afterwards, like you said, your boy gotta go lay down. Like that shit be
smoked, bro.
Yeah.
And then you also, we saw work with Freddie Gibbs quite a bit as well.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Like, how did that come about? Because it's interesting how different groups or different people find their lane, and then y'all work. You know, so how did that come about?
I always tell people all the time. Like Tubo will tell you, like Fred been my partner for a long time. Just nobody gave a fuck when he wasn't Freddie Gibbs. You know what I mean? Like that's all that is. Like
I think people knew he was a spitter like all this time.
Like there would be times like nigga would come to town and have shit going on. Nobody was banging my line, but then as shit progressed, now like, oh man, it'd be niggas FaceTime me that I don't even know. I'd be like, fam, what you?
Yeah.
Because they know who here, like, and they know, like, I'm like, y'all niggas weird as fuck. You know what I mean? But like he was. You gotta understand, he was running with Jeezy. I was with Slim and Jeezy that. Like, you know what I mean? We would see each other. Then like we in that same circle of rap, me, Currency, Crit, Dizza, you know what I mean? Like all the same dudes. So we seen each other South by, we fucking with each other.
What about Tech 9? He one of them other.
He OG.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, but he one of them own lane.
He is.
I respect what he do, but that's like that's like that Juggalo insane clown posse type shit. I don't know much about that.
That in Oklahoma probably jam.
We jam.
Nah, but he be spitting. He started off as a spitter, but he got his own lane.
Right.
I worked at a CD store in Oklahoma.
He different. Yeah.
They face
Tech 9 used to
he like
sell
a wrestler. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. It's like wrestle rap.
And then I heard you say one time that Bun had never did a tape with anyone else.
Nah,
you had that opportunity.
He said that.
Yeah, so you and then you was the opportunity for that. How was that? How did that feel? How did that come about?
That shit's still dope. It's one of my I named UGK in my top 5, so that was like crazy accomplishment to have him reach out to me and we go out and I produce and rap on the tape with him, and the only person to do that other than me was Pimp. So that was an honor. I'll take that one to the grave. That's like a trophy on the shelf for me personally.
No doubt.
Like I didn't name Jay-Z. I didn't name, I named UGK. And I was a kid that never thought that I'd be doing a project with fucking Bun-B. You know what I mean? So
incredible, bro.
Yeah, that is.
Thank you, man. That shit was cool.
And that's like top-notch professionalism coming out of Bun-B. I know y'all was in the studio together and actually working on the songs, working on the engineering and all that good stuff.
Yeah, because we did this project during the first month of COVID.
Yep.
So we went to a studio that's like in the middle of nowhere on the border, like maybe 45 to an hour outside of El Paso.
Damn.
So the pictures of that from that area?
From that whole trip, yeah.
Yeah, because the pictures on that, I was like, that looked different.
Yeah,
it wasn't nothing around here.
Yeah, we did all the recording out there, and then we shot the cover out in Marfa. Marfa was like an hour from there.
That's what's up.
So that probably got a Trill Burger card for life. Just pull up.
I do.
Now, 2020 sound like it was a year where you was working, bro. Dios, right? You came up with it 2020, and then you had the tape. So that sounded like it was a good year for you.
What sparked Dios?
I did a collection. I had the brand Steak and Shrimp. And in 2019, I did a collection called DIY. And they had like Master P on a shirt, like all the people who just did it themselves, like Master P, just a bunch of different hustlers. I even had a picture of OJ with the glove, because whatever. But
he definitely did it.
Yeah, but without question.
He's innocent, but still.
Not at all.
But,
well, I'm just saying.
He's a criminal. But go ahead.
Then, I wanted to do a brand that kind of like embodied the hustle and doing it yourself. And that was like maybe our second trip to Japan, right when we had dropped that. And while we were out there, I was with my guy Georgie, who like shoots my videos and does like all my graphics and merchandise, and is my partner in Dios. And he was like, "What about Dios? Did it ourselves?" And then he told me the double meaning of, of God in Spanish and stuff like that. So that shit, I don't know, it was a great idea. And like I said, that was 2019. We didn't do it till 2020, but yeah, that was the idea. That's what sparked the idea of the brand. And then like, in 2020, we put the motion behind it.
Bro, I remember when I don't know if it was the opening or what, your store, I don't know if it's still over there by the Ion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I tell you the line.
We moved. Yeah, we moved.
Y'all moved.
But it's just a block away though.
Okay. Well, that first day y'all were opening, bro, the line was.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't know. It looked like you try to get in the club.
Yeah.
And I thought, are they turning niggas away from there? Because bro, when I tell you the line was around that, and I don't know if y'all know where I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's like
where is that at?
You know where the Ion is? It's right next to
Fannin.
Right.
The
building got like parrots and stuff on.
Yeah.
And wrapped around that motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
So did merch become something you was like, okay, we can do this. This is a different way for me to differentiate, build my brand, do things like that.
Well, I mean, we was doing numbers with Steak and Shrimp, my original brand. Like there was a time when you got to understand, all the music was free that y'all was getting from us.
Yeah.
So the only way I ate was through the Steak and Shrimp merchandise, and I was one of the first people. As much as like it turned into a trend that got really like nuts, but I was one of the first brands going crazy with the dad hats, and I made like
I remember
a good grip. On
it was like 2012, 2013.
It's like 2012, 2013, 14.
Yeah.
And so I was already like on that type of time with the merchandise. We just never had a store or like anything tangible to where we could actually see the people lining up and all that type of stuff. So yeah, Dios was the first time we did that. And then like with the drops, I remember the first day the store opened, I was like, damn, we got a line. I wasn't really expecting it, because I mean the online shit would be crazy, but you just didn't know what to expect.
So it wasn't Kanye, it was you.
nah, I ain't Kanye level yet, but yeah,
I'm just saying the dad hat shit.
Oh, nah, I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about like in general. I was.
That's the first time
I got it. I was on the road, like I was on tour, and I was noticing like I did a show in Baltimore with Spitter, and I remember like dude gave me one of the dad hats. So I was like, oh, okay, that's what niggas on, like a little fashionable. And I started seeing them. I was like, all right, bet. I remember like the homie 40 ounce van, he did something. I was like, oh, that boy. Okay, cool. And then I came home, found the blank, so we did one with like a drink cup on it. Shit was crazy. I remember we sold like 102 minutes.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was like, and I was like, hey, cool. So rode that wave till the wave crashed and, found something else, just kept going.
What was the best tour that you were on in your career so far?
I've been on some fun ones, but me and Fred had a good time on one back in like 2017. It's when he first came home he had that situation overseas. People were real excited to see him, and I had just dropped Midnight Club, so that shit was on fire. It was a good time, for sure.
When you go on tour, when you go in these cities, and people may know you and may not know you, but you think they feed off your energy and your who you are, your character, and then they just go with the music, or just more of the music?
Is feeding off the character and your energy, but what really helps with a nigga like me is, a lot of people won't know who I am, but it's gonna be that little quarter to half of motherfuckers who came to see me, and them other motherfuckers like, oh shit, they really invested, so we invested too now, because he with one of our favorite artists, so that's how you it
I like
works
his
like
style.
That.
He look cool. Oh, the music kind of hot.
Yeah. So
I'm on it first,
Yeah. And then all the tours I've been on, it's never been like, oh, the opening act is over there, and I'm over here as an opening act, and the main act is over there. And it's like these. I've always been on tour with niggas who's my niggas. Yeah. So they making sure the whole tour, Spitter's bringing me out to do a verse a cappella and do my verse on the song with him, and Fred doing the same shit. So, it's always been like that type of move with me.
It's that Jay-Z Beanie Siegel shit.
That type of shit. Yeah, just gotta be ready.
Yeah. Going full circle, because you mentioned Midnight Club, then you had Gran Turismo. Did that spark from your trips to Japan, or did that spark you going to Japan?
That sparked from being a kid, ordering DVDs from Japan, cars drifting and all that type of stuff, and playing Midnight Club and playing Gran Turismo. And me, I've always bought when I come up, I had 370Zs and E36s and all kind of M3s and shit like that. Just really into that.
I was just listening to that on the way here.
Which
E36?
One? Oh yeah. That was one that did a lot for me, for sure.
So these is games y'all was playing?
Yeah, games video. Midnight Club is the niggas that made.
Look how he drew.
Hey, okay, look.
Money, was we playing that shit?
He played first person shooter games in real life.
First person shooter mode.
No.
Hey, who is Goku? Phil?
Oh, bro, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But me neither, though. Really, so I can't.
You was a Dragon Ball Z fan. I know you were.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Shout out to my man. You know how to say his name?
Kakarot or Vegeta.
Vegeta's my favorite.
My nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
I do know Vegeta.
I know that we into the same. You fuck with Roman Reigns, so I know we on the same type of time. You know what I mean?
I got Vegeta tatted all on my leg.
That's my brother in real life. Yeah. So we was deep into wrestling. Our childhood, I fell off of it around 2003. Yeah, when that Attitude Era was over. But y'all know what's going on now.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Now is like
is it back?
I try to tell everybody
I think it's back though.
This is the best the shit has been
in years.
It is actually comparable to Attitude Era. I'm gonna be real with you. I
actually want to go to a show.
What has made it come back now?
Yeah, let's have his talk.
It's Triple H.
He always try to have his talk with us.
Triple H, bro. They letting somebody have control of creative who was there at a very important part of the time of WWF, WWE. He was one of the main people of the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
he was. He was the main heel.
Mm-hmm. Are they letting Hulk Hogan back?
If they do,
that's not even Attitude Era though.
They
can keep him where he at.
The Hulk still.
Look, he can't even walk.
They can keep him where he at.
This is off topic, but Mike Tyson, man, I'm disappointed you fighting Jake Paul.
I'm not.
He's gonna lose.
I'm not. No,
that's what I said.
He's 60, bro.
Bro, I keep telling people.
And it's not because physically he's imposing, but it's just the business side of it.
I think
it's the business side of it,
bro.
Think about it.
Think so?
I'll bet anything he loses.
That's bro. He's not gonna lose.
Yes, bro. He had a cane.
You gotta
understand.
This is what I look at. Jake Paul's I bet. What else can I do? You know what I mean? I'm gonna get some money. I'll fight Tyson. If I get knocked out by Tyson, who could say shit to me? I got knocked out by Tyson.
You don't got nothing to lose for
you know
sure.
What I mean?
No,
that's what
he does got something to lose. Y'all talking about Jake Paul?
Yeah.
They invested in this kid. He has to keep winning so they can sell tickets.
Losing to Mike Tyson is bro, who
I
cares?
feel you, but no, they gonna make it a good. I feel you. They gonna make it a good
Mike
fight,
Tyson is not a
and he
normal
gonna
60.
win in
That's
decision.
Perfect example of me watching Cody Rhodes slap The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take the wrestling shit away. Nah, fam.
In real life,
this man will kill you.
Yeah,
nah, bro. Nah, it's not happening. But
business side, I think Jake Paul, they gonna give it to Jake.
This is equivalent to Rocky V when
not Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn had everything to lose against Rocky.
Yeah,
and then end up losing in the LeBar fight. You gonna lose it all. Remember the nigga? God damn. That nigga. Remember that? That's how it is with Jake Paul. He got something to lose.
Only in America.
He got something to lose, but at the end of the day, what he's saying is nobody's gonna. You lost to Mike Tyson. That's Mike Tyson.
Bro, that's a safe loss, bro. Like you know.
That's what I'm saying.
I just feel like if Mike Tyson came in here right now, squared up, I could get him.
He's 60, bro. You reaching. Hey, Mike. No. At
Put the camera on me. Mike, I won next. Pause.
Whoa.
You know, have a little flavor.
Nigga, I'm like, sign the contract. Sign the contract.
All right. So, you know, me being from Oklahoma, I remember when I moved here for the second time, everybody gave me inside the Whataburger drive-thru.
Oh, yeah.
And 45 South.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like they was like, listen to these.
Number 13 with honey mustard.
This gonna get you. Would you say and those are your two most wide songs?
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's what they gave me. They was like, if you want to know what's up,
I'm
moving
still
to Houston,
like on top of my eyes, like my Apple Music, whatever. Like that's still my like top songs.
So if you were to give someone though something different, a deeper cut,
I wouldn't give none of that shit.
None of. What would you say?
I mean, I don't know. I would just give my newest shit. Like the shit that Tubo is probably the only person I heard, and Freddie Gibbs.
Okay.
Like, and a couple of rap homies, like the shit I'm on right now is like killing that shit by a landslide.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay. Don't give his bald head ass some praise.
Nah, that Tubo good, man.
No, because his ass be getting me on Instagram and shit with the comments.
Oh yeah, that nigga asshole.
Yeah, that nigga's a
without
troll.
question, bro. He's a troll for real.
His visuals, man, his visuals is insane, and y'all y'all work well together. And then when people know him behind the camera, from away from the camera, like he's actually funny. So it's like y'all are partners. So like seeing that in real time, that shit's dope as hell. Yeah. Even his like how he is with Freddie. Like if you look at they dynamic online and shit, you would think they hate each other. Yeah. But at the same time, it's funny as
shit. It's just like we know how to,
play the internet.
It's like we homies, like y'all homies, and y'all joke out with each other and shit. We don't take it.
Nah, we be fighting.
Don't take ourselves too serious, man.
Niggas be wearing elbow pads. Niggas
feeling around this though. God damn, we need healing, man.
We need to pray. For real, man.
Nah, we just be having
the whole hands.
Now Tubo is funny though, because I remember when Tubo was on, we was crying laughing, bro.
Yeah, because he's mean, bro. Nah, like he trolls.
Bro, when I met angry ass African from Bissonnette,
about everybody.
I knew Tubo back in high school, but we never spoke. But he would always be around.
Angry ass African.
He would always be around.
He thought he was better when he had hair. He got humble.
Hold on. That's and my partner used to be partner Josh. That's the Tubo. I was like, yeah, what's up, Tubo? So he would just be there, and I'm like, nigga. And then years later, this nigga shooting photos and
Tubo
videos.
Using blood, Tubo.
I'm like, that's my nigga Tubo.
Oh, missing that.
Like, that's that boy Tubo.
So what's the next 5 years for you?
I don't know.
You just go do it day by day?
I don't do that shit. Everybody be like, oh, you gotta have a 5-year plan, bro. Like they said, you show God your plan, he gonna laugh at you. So, I just kind of go with the flow and try to keep my head above water. I've always been a dude that try to save more than I spend, and focus on just continue to grow. Yeah, because like none of us saw COVID coming. You know what I mean? And Lord knows what the fuck is next. So it's just
hopefully there's no more missing teeth. Shit. I don't know what the fuck. So when I text this nigga, that nigga said, man, it's an epidemic.
Yeah, bro. We gotta figure something out.
I ain't nigga. Fuck that.
I got me nervous, man.
I know, right? I'm going to Bob. It might be the shit we drinking, bro. Man, take this shit on there, man.
Shout out to Wolford.
It is a sponsor.
Yeah, it's a sponsor. My man, bro.
Y'all about to fuck the bag up. Hey, timestamp that. Take that off.
Hey, so when you was about to embark on this wrestling journey, did you already kind of know some moves or athletically, or did they call you in the camp or something just to try you out?
Once again, it was no journey. It was literally like, hey, you want to come check out one of our shows? Bet. It's Brad Gilmore. He works with Booker T. And I was like, yeah, I'll come check it out. Hey, instead of just checking out the show, you think you want to get into a shoving match with one of the wrestlers? Okay, cool. Shoving match goes good. Gets a lot of attention. Hey, you think you want to come back and do this? And then it just led to me doing something.
And you was just trying some shit. Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Was,
Bro, what I would love to see is KC do that shit. I know my man's knees is bad as shit, but I know that shit will be fun. What would be your finishing move, KC?
He already know. Like,
he's a good like commissioner or some shit. Talking shit.
Be like the Rock Bottom or something.
Oh, the Rock. Okay.
Yeah, or Gore.
I need you to do a cage match because I want you to fall real hard off the top of the
Actually, y'all two might as well have a match.
Oh, we've already had.
I'm a swan top man.
They back's gonna be so fucked up after that shit.
My back hurt right now.
Y'all niggas gonna be out of it.
Straight up.
Gotta be talking to each other.
I was limping for like 2 months.
I could imagine, bro, because that looked real.
That shit, nigga. I'm pretty sure I got a concussion that night.
For real?
So
what?
Wait, concussion. I need to hear this. How?
Oh, bro, I'll show you like in a minute. I'll show you the footage. There was like a kick that I didn't realize I received until the morning.
Sweet
I was
chin
wondering why
music?
my head. No, like I was supposed to go for a pin, and he was supposed to like when they kick you and it's supposed to look like they kicking you in the head, they're supposed to hit you in your shoulder. No, this nigga hit me clear like right here.
Damn.
That's what happened to Bret Hart. Bill Goldberg kicked him in the head and ended his career.
Damn, I fucking
Bill Goldberg.
Goldberg was fucking up a lot of dudes, bro.
Nobody like Bill Goldberg.
Nobody like Goldberg.
Nobody like Bill. Like wrestlers. He was not safe.
He came straight from the league. Like he was just a big dude. So they kind of just went with that.
He was not a safe wrestler.
He was the one that won like 100 straight matches. He'd come in and get him up real quick.
Man, that streak was bullshit too. Motherfucking streak could go from 35 to like 72-0. And then
they trying to do it again, huh? You see how they
with Brian Breaker. Yeah. But with Goldberg though, that all they did was they just spike up the numbers, and then when he finally won that belt, by like I want to say a month or two later, he was fighting Hulk Hogan for the championship.
I almost copied those tattoos.
They did that
with the big tribal joint.
They did that just to combat wrestling because they announced who was gonna win the championship for WWF, and then they played that shit on Monday Night Nitro.
Now it's on Netflix, right?
Oh, that'd be next year.
Next year.
Oh, what? Netflix wrestling on Netflix?
Every Monday.
They doing the boxing match on Netflix.
They got it.
Netflix. Because they got the audience. Now, why is it music on Netflix?
But fuck them. They spiking up this shit all the time.
But let's think about that, though.
I got to pay for my mama account.
Which is like
that should not be a problem.
No. I'm not saying it like that. But you remember you could have other people on it.
Yeah.
Now, if they not in the same household, you have to pay for them. That's stupid.
Should use a VPN. You wouldn't have to worry about that.
See, this nigga illegal.
What you mean I'm illegal?
Police, put the camera on me. You see him?
Nah, that hurts, bro. You gonna do me like
nigga,
that?
You wished an infection on me.
Well, I hope you fall off the top
in my
rope
mouth.
Too. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Paul's word.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't no Paul's nigga.
So we don't.
We coming for you.
All right, check this out, fellas. Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. We got a special deal for our listeners today. Try code POUR at BlueChew.com. I'm going to say that again. Code POUR, P-O-U-R, and pay just $5 for shipping. Code POUR at BlueChew.com. Y'all go check in. Y'all go get right.
I want to go to Japan real quick because that's my dream. I told Tubo this. That's my dream vacation. I would love to go to Japan. That's on my list. Like when the first time you went out there, because you're not the darker version. I hear that if you tall and you black, you a superstar out there.
I don't know. I didn't see that. I mean, maybe it's because like I'm not.
That's what I said.
Like I don't know, but I mean, it was a lot of us out there. I was, it was niggas and shit. And I even see niggas walking around. Like it was a lot of going like Shibuya, like being in Times Square. You hear English everywhere. You see black, you see brown. You see a lot of people moving around, whether they be from the UK or America or whatever. So I don't know. Tokyo didn't really give me like that foreign experience, if that makes sense. Like how you go some places and you just can't communicate. You can't do shit. Tokyo is a little easier to navigate. You know what I mean? Now like I do have a cheat code. I got interpreters and the promoters and everybody with me every step of my way, ordering. Like Tubo, they ordering my food. They doing everything. So I'm kind of spoiled when I go out there.
Yeah.
But even when we just maneuver on our own and just like leave the hotel, go walk around, it's not nothing that's like hard to navigate. I think any of y'all could go on a trip out there and it'd be cool. Nobody was like there's people that was taking pictures because I was a rapper, like running up on us in the street with vinyls and shit. But on some just like, oh, look at the nigga. Like, nah.
Did you do the go-kart in the street?
Nah, I didn't do that.
Man, I want to do that shit.
I be seeing them though. You be seeing them like in the little outfits. Just
what's that?
They have go-karts
Mario
like
Kart.
Mario Kart in the middle of the street.
They clear the street out?
Nah, they have like a car in front of them that's like leading them, and then like you see them in a line. But Japan, so it's safe.
I want to put on a Toad hat.
I think they got
do y'all think?
Because I used to play with Toad.
Do y'all think we could take a trip to Japan?
Of course not.
That'll be a disaster.
I would get one of them. What them
I don't
swords
want to go
called?
anywhere with you.
I'm
A samurai
cutting you niggas,
sword.
bro.
Yeah, like why would I go anywhere with y'all?
He gonna change clothes
Bro.
every 3 hours.
First of all, we go drive because niggas we gonna rent a van and
We gonna
drive
be
across the Atlantic,
We gonna be on a boat or in the van.
Oh yeah.
Meltdown.
So there's a webpage. Y'all can find it. Not a webpage, an Instagram called Shibuya Meltdown, and all
Shibuya?
it is. Yeah, cause that's so Tokyo is like a state almost, and there's different cities within it.
Yeah.
It's like a district, whatever the fuck they call it. And Shibuya is like where you see like on Tokyo Drift, where that big intersection is, where everybody goes and all that, and like that central area that looks like Times Square, and where Bape and all that shit is. That's Shibuya. So that's like, you know, that's the middle of Tokyo. And the Instagram is literally dedicated to people just fucked up.
Oh, for real?
Like off the liquor.
Shibuya.
Like all the pictures of people just like in the subway, just like leaned all the way. Everybody out there gets fucked up at nighttime, bro. Like,
Really? What type
safest place in the world.
Yeah.
You can literally get drunk, fall asleep on the fucking street, and they will put like a sheet over you.
Oh,
And like make sure you're taken care of.
they
Like,
not doing that here.
Oh, no. Yeah. You know,
Instagram.
nigga might take your manhood and fall asleep on the ground out there.
That is not how they here.
Facts.
Yeah, but I'm stealing from you if you fall asleep in front of me at least. I'm at least running your pocket.
Hey, I'm gonna take your ass.
Facts.
I mean, you know.
Hey, man, y'all crazy. Hey, man, relax. Y'all niggas need to relax.
Nigga said facts.
Yeah, no, Japan cool though, man. Like I think everybody should, if you want to go out there. Some people not interested in that shit, but if you interested, it's definitely like the coolest trip.
Best or most surprising place you had fans?
Shit. Oklahoma.
Oh, we right at the border, bro. What you mean? That's literally 3 miles away. 3 hours away.
Clay Travis.
Was you in Tulsa?
Huh?
Was you in Tulsa?
Nah, Oklahoma City. But still just like
You 3 hours away.
even like getting booked in Japan was kind of nuts.
Okay.
Then being out there like what 3-4 times or 3 times, whatever, like that shit's been pretty.
Do they just like hip hop or they like what they like?
They like what they like.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I'll ask like homie that books me why he doesn't book these other people. He'll be like, they don't fuck with it.
Damn.
So I'm like, oh, it is like specific shit. Like,
Okay.
I'm thinking they just like anybody American. I'm like, oh, y'all just like me because of whatever. But they're like, nah, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's like we just want more flavor.
Nah, for real.
just talking about like incredible things that we've seen. I think me and LP seen something so incredible Tuesday night. Was that Tuesday night?
Yeah, Wimby.
Bro.
He's gonna bring
I got to, bro. I got to. I wanted to talk about that.
Damn, I wanted to go.
Say, bro, you will never think about seeing a basketball player look like this. It looks like a giraffe is playing basketball. No, seriously.
It looked like
bro.
you created a player back in the day
Back then in
that was
Tulsa,
7'7", but also was a point guard and averaged 30. That's what he looked
But
like.
I heard he didn't play good that night.
He rolled his ankle.
got killed.
He rolled his ankle.
Hey, listen, bro.
Is he good?
Yeah,
he's nice.
He's good.
All I learned of that game was how much of my work was work with the Rockets. Cause all the chicks was at that game. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why you sitting right there? How you get right there? I know you ain't buy them tickets.
Them little young niggas, they, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, yeah, I see y'all.
Nah, they had. It is pretty crazy to see. Now I don't know what he gonna look like in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
But right now, I've never seen anything.
That never works out, does it?
It usually doesn't.
Yeah, I was about to say. It usually
But this
doesn't.
might.
Like, yeah.
This might work out.
They gonna get Trae Young.
Yeah.
Who?
I believe that.
Spurs.
I believe Trae.
Really?
They gonna trade for Trae Young.
That's what he is. So basically, this dude's like a placeholder, like to get another player.
Got it.
Oh yeah, he
Got it.
That's what I was saying. That
and
doesn't really.
He's a rookie, and they talking about it like they need to bring somebody in quick.
Oh yeah.
Man, the Yao Ming type
Giannis
shit, right?
effect,
Facts.
right?
It's like that Yao Ming shit.
Yeah.
I thought to me it looked like the Giannis effect. When Milwaukee, I remember when he first came in, they was talking shit. Nah, he too little. No, hold on, y'all know this kid like we know this kid.
Yeah,
This
We gon-
maybe was for a long. Then.
I'm just saying, like, you know, he gonna come into himself. This is his first year.
Giannis didn't come into his own until like the third year.
Right.
And that's when Jason Kidd put the ball in his hands.
Right. So
Wemby, bro. I'm talking about when we sat down in our seats and we seen him, I think me and LP looked at each other.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was seeing.
Bro, it's that, like, bro, when I went to see LeBron, I was excited, bro. Like, that's my favorite player right now currently. Bro, going to see Wemby, it was different. And bro he was getting scored on by, what's my man name?
Hey, that white boy be hooping.
God, he was killing.
Hey, I know what I was saying. I was saying like red because I should have been there.
Yeah, that's your fault. That's your fault.
But some of the blocks he had on Shingun, like he just put his hands up.
How much Embiid put up on him, bro?
He only had Embiid.
Yeah, didn't he like 70? Go crazy on him?
Yeah, Embiid gave him 70.
Yeah. What I'm saying,
I mean, but you gotta remember, he a rookie.
Yeah, I get it, but he ain't all right. I just look at it like this is a game, but basketball is not a big dude game no more.
Straight up.
So like, if it was the era of Hakeem and all them dudes, I know I hate to be the old head, but it's just like, bro, like you ain't got nobody up under there, and the one dude
gave you 70.
Yeah. And so it's like what we doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit cute when you running without a small ball, but like, come on, bro.
I mean, he said that was what Embiid was supposed to do going into that. Like, now I'm gonna give you the 70. You gonna remember me?
Nah,
I'm saying you gonna remember me. Yeah. So y'all talking about Wemby? How was it seeing Coach Pop?
He just looked mean, bro.
Man,
Coach Pop just looked like he looked angry the whole time.
Yeah, really? he was cursing the refs out and shit.
I seen that nigga at a hotel bar one time, and I wanted to say hi. I was like,
he got that
I didn't want that shit to go bad.
What made you come over here and talk to me right now?
He got that spike white hair, bro.
He looked like he want to stop the steal, but he not a Trump person. That's what he looked like. He looked like not a Trump. He looked like he was at January 6th, but he's not. But that's how he looked.
Nah, Pop one of them real.
I don't see Pop at that. Nah, not at all.
But he just got that haircut though.
Pop and Steve Kerr, they be snapping.
They do be snapping. You know what I mean? Steve Kerr, you know his dad died at an embassy in a terrorist attack. I didn't know that. Crazy. So that's crazy. All right, so. But we do have a few topics, but we want to make sure that people get a chance to get all your information, where they can find your latest stuff, where they can support the store, all of that. So if you don't mind writing that camp, which one is he? This one right there, right in that camera right there.
I got shades on there. I don't know why I'm looking. Steak and Shrimp, Instagram, Twitter, Steak X Shrimp, diosbrand.com. Fuck with me. You know
one last question though, because you talked about your growth.
Yeah.
I know you heavy on kicks. What has your growth been with that? Like what you gone away from?
Fucking with them.
Huh?
Not with no Supreme.
Well, I mean, I just like I'm on some just what I can wear and shit. So black and white. That's really all I'm fucking with. I got a few colorful babes here and there, but just at this point in life where I just want to be able to not even think about it, just grab a pair and put them on. Like whatever's sitting at the bottom of the stairs. Then just keep it simple. I got rid of a lot of shit top of the year. So too like all the collabs, trying to keep up with everything. It's just like you gotta start telling yourself, no, I don't need that. I got a pair like that already.
A lot of the shoes do look the same.
Yeah, bro. Like
just,
for
real.
I like
stay away. I try my best to stay away from like shit that's just too trendy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, nah, I'm not gonna do that one. Or, like, you know, like just keep it smooth.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something that been bothering me. Just off list, off everything. Nigga DM me and call me Unc. Ran me hot.
But how old are you?
Don't worry about that point. That's besides the point.
Call you punk?
You just you act like a punk today. How old are you?
Bro, no.
You gotta embrace the Unc, bro.
Nigga called me Unc, bro. I
That's
looked
life
at
changing.
It is, bro.
I get called OG all the time, and I just be like,
it's your experience.
It's crazy.
It's your experience,
like, what's his name? Don Toliver DM me one day, nigga, like, something OG. I'm like, hey, the fuck, nigga, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga trying to age you out.
If you over 35, bro, you
but you know, you gotta.
Bro. Shannon is Unc.
No, Shannon is grandpa almost at this point.
That nigga
great-grandpa.
And them niggas need to change their title.
We need to talk about what's going on with
in the eyes of the beholder, bro. They look at you as experience.
Nigga Braxton be calling us.
Nigga call Larry June.
Braxton
Larry, he like 31, 32.
I think if you 35 or older, you
Larry June only 32?
Yeah, he young.
Man, nigga, younger than us.
Even Snoop,
1991.
When Snoop Dogg first started getting called Uncle Snoop, the nigga was probably 30.
Right here.
That's a fact.
Like,
yeah, he was probably young.
Like,
yeah,
that's true. Okay, y'all gave me
very
perspective.
mature.
You got to take that. Now, Shannon Sharp, he got to figure, like, He gave Total Wine all that free press this last week. I thought about getting in front of Total
you
Wine.
put me on Total Wine.
I should have did that.
I got an account
I
because
should
of
have
this
went in front of Total Wine, got out my truck the same way and did this shit. We don't take breaks. I should have did that.
With the little purse,
I ain't gonna wear the crossbody.
Hey, no, you gotta make it work.
I can't do the crossbody.
You said you was wearing the whole
But I ain't gonna do the
monotone.
crossbody.
I'm gonna get you a pink one.
Nah, the crossbody is insane. Shannon knew better than that, bro.
The way he adjusted it when he got out,
It's because his hips is fucked up, bro. Yeah,
bro.
He got 2 hip replacements.
Nah, he do.
But Shannon looked crazy. And they need to let him know that. The black community need to let him know.
Total Wine brought 20,000 cases though. After that shit went viral.
Yeah, that's free press for them.
They brought 20,000. He said it on the show. And bro said that check from Cat Williams was
yeah.
He said whatever you think it was worth, triple it. And then say the check was more than anything he made in his NFL.
You know what's crazy though? Cat Williams probably sitting around like, damn, I get none of that.
I'm sure
probably
he probably got it.
Afterward, he probably paid him.
Hell
That's what he should
You
have.
got to.
Speaking on Cat Williams, y'all see him running 4.9?
Yeah, that nigga was moving.
seen
It wasn't 4.9.
It was
He was
4.97.
moving. He was moving.
No.
He was
They
moving.
clocked him.
He
He 50 something moving.
He
Yeah,
though.
52.
So
They
he's
clocked him. He
so-
ran a
So Nike
4.97.
need to give him a
Real
You
talk.
think Nike gonna give him Air Max?
What?
yeah.
That shit was sale, nigga.
Them Cat
I would not buy no Cat Williams.
buy
Air
them
Max.
hoes.
He ran them hoes in Balenciagas.
Huh?
He was wearing Balenciagas.
When he ran,
Yeah. He was wearing
the
Balenciagas.
sneaker.
That motherfucking crackhead speed, boy.
Nigga,
He said he ain't never did a drug.
He wore
Cat Williams said I never did a
he wore
drug.
Cat
them
Williams is
knee-high
very
Nike
intelligent.
socks that Corey Brewer used to wear. He had some of the Balenciaga runners, and then he ran that whole.
What he was running at?
I think he said he never did a
he was
drug.
at a facility.
Cat Williams said he never did a drug.
I ain't gonna lie, one of the homies was on a podcast. I seen a nigga say they served him. He remember doing it. So I don't know. He don't seem like the type to lie.
Cat said on Shannon
We've
Sharp.
seen the antics over
of
the
course.
years.
He got beat up by a 13-year-old.
Well, is
And
we-
why in a random hood?
In a random hood,
Why was
yeah.
you there?
Because he a random
know
nigga.
why.
Because he doesn't do drugs.
Hey,
why
man.
was he at
Cat.
the kids' recess, bro? I'm thinking
As an
about it.
advocate of someone who gets harmed daily by children, I understand.
But he wasn't a teacher.
These kids are
He wasn't a
not.
teacher.
But he wasn't a
These
teacher. You're a
kids are
teacher.
not.
And you wasn't in the kids' projects after school, running around in the park. Or
And
whatever
about to
the fuck he
fight
was doing.
one, and then you get choked out by one. That's
Got
crazy
choked
to me.
out by the kid.
But he said he's never done a drug. Not one
Y'all
time.
better leave
he said
Cat
no,
alone.
He said no
He
weed.
intelligent man though. Whether he done drugs or not, he's very intelligent. The way he flipped that conversation with
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Rogan, bro. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that boy
was
tough.
crazy.
You know what's crazy about Tuesday too? That same Tuesday, the kindergartner was like, "Give me my fucking toy." Said that shit repeatedly, and then he swung on me.
Yeah, I wish he'd have hit you, bro.
Kindergarten, bro.
That's
You
probably
know
what
he
he
remind me of? He's like a Drew McIntyre
Yeah.
set type
He-
thing.
he's
Just,
on his
he
heel
praying
turn.
for CM Punk type thing. He keep
Who the hell
praying for
is
your
Drew
But I
McIntyre?
dislike him though in real life though. Like that's not a.
That's what they
that's a real
niggas be on
thing.
some
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
Like,
gonna stab
for
this
real.
nigga.
I mean, you better make it fatal. That's all I gotta say.
I know where to go.
It get real physical in this joint.
All right, so we gotta take a break, and you got a few minutes for a couple
I'm
Patreon
chilling. It's
stories.
Sunday. I'm chill.
Okay, bet. Let's take a break, get a drink break. We good.